Hello. Stop. Hey Shannon, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday and that everything's all good with yourself. And thank you so much for your check-in for this week. Well, I mean, listen, that's the reality of prep. You're probably going to have so many stressors come up across, you know, this year that are going to throw you a little bit. But as you know, it's always just how you respond and how you control everything that you can around it. You know, we're still being super consistent with nutrition. I know you mentioned like you feel as though it was a bit of a struggle of a week because, you know, had family visiting, there was eating out a little bit more. But at the end of the day, you still tracked everything, right? Calories were still in a very good spot. And something I just really want to reassure you of is, you know, our goals right now is to build muscle and to grow ahead of our photo shoot prep starting, right? So how do we build muscle? How do we grow? We train progressively, and we eat enough calories. So even if you're eating out, you are eating enough calories, right? And it's not having any negative impacts on the process. And I think it's so important, you know, especially when you want to like bodybuild and compete and have hopefully longevity in this sport, that you're able to come away from being so meticulous all of the time. I don't think it's healthy to think that you need to stick to your meal plan 100% every single day, right? And I think it's really good to be able to go out and spend time with family, spend time with loved ones, you know, eat out with them and it not be detrimental to the process, which it hasn't been, right? You know, like your training's flying, body weight's moving at a really good pace, your body composition, I mean, you're looking unreal. Like, I cannot tell you how excited this makes me. Like, your shape and your structure is so good, and this is going to be such a good bikini look. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to 6 and 12 and a half weeks out. 6 weeks out from the photo shoot, 12 and a half weeks out from the wedding. It is Tuesday. Obviously you guys would have seen that because I probably would have put it on the screen at the beginning, which I wouldn't normally vlog on a Tuesday, but just figured just to have a bit of a different day in the vlog rather than it just always being the weekends. And I do also want to film this session that I'm doing today, as I don't think I've shown this in quite a while. So I'll be running you through my glutes and quads and delts day. Tuesday is also check-in day. Well, it's check-in day for clients, one of my check-in days for clients, and check-in day for me. So checked in this morning, hit a new low,
141.7, which I was very happy about because I have been in the 142s for the last couple of days. So I was very happy to see that drop this morning. Took my pictures and sent them to Christian. And you know, I was actually really, really happy with them. I think now I'm at the point where I am quite lean. I mean, I'm not shredded, but I'm leaner, and I can kind of see my shape coming through. You can see the muscle that I built in the last couple of months, and he was buzzing. He was like, "You look so good," and I was like, "Hey, thank you." So yeah, we're both really happy, and you know, like even my waist is coming in now. Like everything just seems to be doing what I wanted to do, which I'm happy about. So we didn't make any changes. Plan is still staying the same, which I was kind of mentally prepared for him potentially to pull my food, but he didn't. He did also say he wants me to start checking in twice a week now. So I'll be checking in Tuesdays and Fridays. So take some more shots on Friday and we'll see if we made any more progress in that time. But yeah, the last few days have definitely been weird. I think oh yeah, because I literally vlogged. I was vlogging on Sunday. So this weekend I had a bit of a disaster session. Sunday session was good though. Training's gonna be good today. I have a good feeling. I got some new cute gym outfits, which I will show you guys later, because I did film a haul yesterday afternoon to put in this video. So the sun is shining, the weather's good, clients are smashing it this morning, so I'm in a good fucking mood, and yeah, I'm just excited. I also got my creamy, so as I was telling you guys, my creamy broke the week before last, so the new one arrived yesterday. It was so nice to have my creamy in the evening, so I'm excited that that's back in rotation. And yeah, I'm just going to take you guys along the day. I think I'm just going to do this as like one day, so I'll probably do like full day of eating, leg day, all that sort of stuff. So obviously we're just out on our walk now, so I always work from normally 6 to 9. Obviously it was more like kind of 6:15 to 9 this morning because I was doing my check-in. Very focused, so she's just at the desk. Did some steps in the walking pad as well. Just been doing that, just to bump steps up a little bit. Now we come out and walk, go home, have breakfast, train, then work for the rest of the afternoon. I also have 2 calls this evening, this afternoon, one with a new client, one with a current client to discuss competing next year. So I'm excited. It's going to be a good day. It's actually so windy. I'm hoping, well, I have the microphone, so I'm sure you'll be able to hear me fine. But yeah, we will get this walk finished off, and then we will head home, and we will make meal numero uno, which is going to be the same as it always is, but still, I'm going to show you what it is. All right, so meal number 1, pre-workout meal, 230 mils of egg whites. I always have 25 grams of protein direct from the protein source at every meal. So 25 grams of protein and 230 grams of egg whites, 150 grams of tomatoes, bagel, peanut butter, jam. So I have some fats to slow the digestion of the carbs throughout my workout. So this is always the same. If my food is higher, I'll have like a banana with this breakfast, but the base is always remaining the same because it is just so good. So eat this. I always watch like some YouTube before I train. Usually watch someone who is like doing a leg day, just because it gets me like in the zone. And then I'll get all my stuff ready for my workout, and then I will go and I will train. So I'll show you guys like my intra and my pre and everything like that. And we will get ready to head to the gym. All right, so I'm just gonna get all my pre-workout stuff ready, take my supplements. So the supplements that I'll take. So I take omegas. I take about 2,000 milligrams of that. Vitamin C, just because a lot of people have been sick recently, and anything I can do to not get sick, I'm gonna do. And then other ones I've added in. So vitamin D, kind of realized I'm not really getting much sunlight. Like obviously in the summer I don't have to worry because it's always sunny outside, but in the winter, like I'm always in a coat, I'm always covered up. So very important just for like health. Vitamin B, I'm supposed to take this because I take metformin at night, but again, just like a good one to have for your hormones. And then vitamin E as well for hormone function, skin, all that good stuff. So I've added in a few of these recently just so I can be as healthy as possible. I'm doing a course all about like female hormones, and they were talking about a lot of these, and I kind of realized I don't necessarily get them all in my diet, so supplements. Pre-workout, I'm just doing like a pump, so I've got the raw pump. I love this one, it's so good. This is watermelon. Their strawberry kiwi flavor is my favorite flavor, but it's the only one they had in stock. So I do a scoop of that. I'm not doing any caffeine pre-workout anymore. So I just have coffee in the morning on a train break, and I feel very good for it. And then I put my creatine in my pre-workout as well, just so it's easier to get down. And then for intra, just doing EAAs at the moment. So I've got the blueberry kiwi raw ones. Again, I just like their flavor. This goes really well with like an intra, like carb, like Powerade, but I'm just doing EAAs right now. So scoop of that. I've also had already like this whole bottle of water. So it always baffles me when people say that they drink like a liter of water a day. I'm like, before I've even trained, I've had like at least 3 liters. So I keep this on my desk when I'm working. I sip. Like, gotta be hydrated, bros. It's like such an easy thing to do. So that's all ready. I'm gonna go up and get dressed, and then I will catch you guys on the way to the gym. All right, just rocked up to the gym. I've got a cute new gym outfit on. It's gonna be a good fucking session. I can feel it in my bones. So I did actually record a haul for this set that I have on because I got quite a few pieces from them, from TEVEO. So I'm gonna insert that like later on in the video so you can see, but the one I have on now, like I feel cute. I've got the matching headband, my shoes match. Feeling good going into the gym. It just levels up your workout. So we've got glutes, quads, delts today. So this is a good session. I like the session. I'll take you through it, and then we'll get on with the rest of our day. All right, guys, what is up? I decided that I would do a little bit of a voiceover for my session today because I haven't done one of these in a while. Run you through my session, some cues, some tips, some tricks. So as you can see me doing here, I'm doing like my prep work. So I start all my sessions with this exact sequence of like prepping. So I do my side lying pelvic decompression. The goal of this is to basically realign my spine, which was very straight, to actually have more of a curve, to sit my glutes back up so I can activate them. I roll out my feet because they are super stiff, and we're pressing through our feet when we're training glutes, so it's really important. And then I do a single leg hamstring lying thing, and then I do this, I think it's called like a tibial foam roller decompression. So basically I get sore knees, so the goal of this is to kind of open up that tissue around my knees just so that they don't get as sore, because obviously I train legs 4 days a week, so my knees are taking quite the battering. All right, then obviously I'm just logbooking my session, getting ready for that, and I started this session with a Bodybuilder. So we did 2 sets here. So you'll be able to see it more so in the other clip, but one thing that we've changed with this is I wear my shoes, like I wear my Jordans, and I actually have my feet off the platform. So I have my heels hanging off, you can see here. This just keeps my toes elevated, which actually helps with recruiting the glutes, specifically the other glutes, a little bit more. And I also turn my toes slightly out on this. Main thing I'm looking for here is keeping that shin vertical when I'm at the top. So it's kind of hard to see because the plate is hiding it, but my shin is pretty much fully vertical. Main issue with this machine in particular is if you have your feet up on the platform, your shins are like going back, so you're going to recruit a little bit more hamstring, and it also means that your feet are much higher than your body, so you kind of end up like not parallel at the top, so doing them this way leaves me parallel. Then we went into the kneeling hyperextension. This is a movement that when I started it, I was like, this is weird, but it's actually a really nice way of just getting more volume to the glutes in that shortened position. So I have it set up here so that basically my knee is stacked completely under my hip, my thighs are kind of jammed into the pad, and really with this movement, I'm just thinking about almost pivoting around my hips. So all the movement is coming from my hips, right? Moving forward and moving back through the hips and really squeezing the glutes. This is one of those movements that you can kind of like be very powerful in it. And I mean, basically just squeeze your ass as if someone's trying to put a finger up there and you don't want them to, you know? That's really like the main thing. Yeah, I do really like this movement. I've managed to progress it pretty well. And like doing this following the Bodybuilder, holy fuck, my ass does be on fire. Also with both this and the Bodybuilder, I think about driving through my big toe. This just helps me recruit that kind of glute a lot more. Then we move into the single leg press. So I'm doing this for a glute bias. So you will see my foot is off the platform, right? Because I want to have a right angle at the knee and the femur, or like at the lower part of my leg and the upper part of my leg, basically. If I had my foot further down, I'd go into more knee flexion, but I want to keep all the movement here going through the hips and to minimize that knee flexion. So having my foot high up on the pad is what allows me to do that, okay? Sometimes people say that you hit your hamstrings on a leg press. I'm just here to let you know that doesn't happen. Like straight up doesn't happen. It's either quads or glutes. Am I still hitting my quads a bit here? Yeah, of course. You can't remove them completely because the knee is moving, but it's the degree to which the knee moves is going to reflect the degree to which the quads are involved, whereas the degree to which the hip moves is going to like determine how much the glutes are involved. So me keeping this on the glutes, I love these. I actually feel my glutes a lot in these, which I didn't used to, so I'm glad I can actually recruit them. Then we have single leg extension. I do 3 sets of these. Honestly, main things here is don't throw the weight up, like really actively think about squeezing that quad nice and hard to drive like your heel out and then up, pausing for a second at the top. Basically with these, my aim is to just make them as painful as possible. Like that's what I'm thinking about, is how can I slow this down? How can I squeeze? How can I get the most out of this? These have definitely helped with bringing up my left quad relative to my right quad, which has always been weaker. It's still a bit weaker. It's going to take more than a few months to completely undo, you know, years of one side being stronger than the other, but it's definitely getting there. Like my left side used to be just shit. Like I look like a bikini girl. And I think now my left side looks a little bit more maybe like a wellness girl, potentially. Then we're doing some delts. So this is one of my favorite delt variations. So it's just a lying crucifix lateral raise. So I just use the cuffs here. I set the cables up so that they're kind of like you can see it's like just off the floor. I'm thinking about bringing my arms not out to the side but sort of out in front of me, so almost like a Y raise, but actually this is going to hit that lateral head of the delt really, really well. I like these because they're quite difficult in the lengthened position, so I let my arms come all the way down in front of me to get a good stretch on the delts before I come back up. And you'll see like I tend to fail in that kind of lengthened position. Once that's a struggle, I can't really get past there. So I think I do 3 sets of that. Then some glute med kickbacks. So I wanted to show you it from this angle so that you can see how my leg is moving relative to my body. It's not kicking straight back, I'm kicking out and away. Again, that's just going to hit the medius, the glute medius, which is the upper glutes, right? And that's obviously a big focus area for me, is more upper glutes. That was all the feedback that I got within my season, was you need more upper glutes, you need more upper glutes. And I was like, all right, bet. So I've been doing a lot of abductions. I do a lot of glute med kickbacks. I basically do these twice a week and I do abductions twice a week. So every single session I am doing a direct upper glute movement, and I definitely think it's paid off. They are definitely looking bigger, so I'm just gonna have to keep doing it now for years and years and years, and hopefully I'll have enough upper glute for the IFBB, although I don't think I ever will. And then I finish off with shoulder press. I actually normally do the machine shoulder press, but somebody was on it. It was my last exercise and I didn't want to wait, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the dumbbells instead. So you can see here I've got it at a high incline, not totally upright, but just back a little bit. This is just more comfortable for my shoulder joints. I'd think about bringing my elbows slightly in front of my body. And thing here is you want to breathe in and brace on the way down before you press back up. I was pleasantly surprised. I went to do the 15s. I haven't dumbbell shoulder pressed in years, so it wasn't too bad. And that is pretty much it. That is the session. So thank you. All right, we are back from the gym. That was a good session. That was a fun session. I was just feeling so cute. I was like, you know what? Cute outfit, feeling good. Just a guaranteed way to have like a good lift. Also, oh my God. So Saturday when I went to do my glutes and delts session, and I had a fucking meltdown. So I was starting the session with the Bodybuilder, and we had just swapped that from the Smith machine hip thrust. And that first exercise went so badly, and I was like, this is shit. I realised today I put 60 kilos aside on the Bodybuilder on Saturday when I had actually only done 50 kilos aside on the Bodybuilder the few days before. So I just went and added 20 kilos onto the lift, and then I was wondering why it felt so wank and so shit. So I was like, oh my God, if I had just used the right weight, I probably would have had a good session. So yeah, that was silly Billy. But yeah, everything else was good. It felt really good. I think I'm going to do like a voice over for that session. So I'll have talked through some of the points anyway. But now we're home and we are having our post-workout. So I have 90 grams of jasmine rice, 50 grams of pineapple, 110 grams of turkey, 150 grams of veggies between like my mixed veggies, my bean sprouts and kimchi and some sugar-free teriyaki sauce. So I fucking love this meal. The way I eat it is like I eat the veggies first, then I mix all the rest of it around because it's delicious. So I'm going to enjoy this and then we will be back to the desk for the rest of check-ins.
All right, so it's 1:30, back at the desk. I will probably be here for the next 2.5 hours as I get through the rest of my Tuesday check-ins. Oh my goodness. I just dropped my camera lens. Oops. Anyway, so yeah, this is just where I'll be for the rest of the day. I do have a call at 4, so that's just all the other stuff that I just need to do, and then another call at 6:30. So of course, if you are ever interested in coaching, guys, links will always be down below if you do want to find out a little bit more about working with me or working with the team at Excellence Coaching. So I'm going to get stuck into these and I'm going to roll the footage now of my TEVEO haul so you guys can see that, all right? All right, it's Monday, but I just got a big ass package from TEVEO and I just thought I would record a little haul. So I'm going to be inserting this into my video throughout the vlog. So you guys will already know that I've been doing the vlog, but I have some time this afternoon and I wanted to just try on all of these pieces because I was meant to be doing No Spin January. I really was. But then TEVEO released their Leo collection and I died. I died inside because it's like, it's animal print. It was kind of making me a bit nostalgic. Does anybody remember when Muscle Nation used to do all the like leopard print, the zebra print stuff? Sort of remind me of that, but it's cuter and the colors are amazing. And I needed it. So, and I've been loving all the TEVEO stuff recently. I love how their shorts fit. I love how their bras look. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna treat myself. So I did some damage. But I don't even care because I'm gonna feel cute. So I'm gonna just show you guys all the pieces that I got. So let's get the first set on. Okay, so first up, I have the shorts and the bra in graphite, I'm pretty sure is the color. Yes, Leo graphite. So it's just like a grey, obviously. Grey wouldn't normally be a colour I would go for a lot, but I just thought this was like, I just thought they were all so fucking cute. So for reference, I do large in all the bras, just for the girls now, and then medium in the shorts, which I find fit me, whether I'm like off season, dieting, prep. This is so cute. So this is what the back looks like. They obviously have like quite a scrunch bomb. I love the waist on these. They're like very slight dip, so it's just super flattering. I love these. Oh, these are cute. Very cute. All right, the next colorway I got, I'm actually obsessed with this. This is not a color I would normally go for. I like a brown, but not like a beige. But this is the cream color. I obviously got the matching headband for this. And then we just got the shorts. These are so cute. Oh my God. Are they squat proof? Maybe. This with like a really good tan in the summer would just be stunning. Oh, I love this. She is gorgeous. Yeah, I just love the way the bras like come up and then these are the one pair of shorts that I never have to like roll over. Like they probably are a little bit more on the low-waisted side, but I just think they're like, they sit perfectly on my waist anyway. Oh, these are so fucking cute. I'm obsessed. All right, next I've got another headband, just in black, like leopard print. I love a headband. And then I've got the bra in shorts, which is just like black with black. Also, sorry, I didn't show you the back of the bra. This is just what they look like. And then I have the shorts in Merlot. Now, I wanted the bra. I had the bra in my car, but by the time I was on the website literally as soon as these launched. By the way, this is all sold out, so you can't even buy this. You're gonna have to go to their website and see if they're restocking. But I had to like wait. I was on the website literally as soon as it went up. I wait in a queue to like go to buy it. And by the time I got into the cart, the bra in this colorway was all sold out. So this was obviously a really popular color, which I can see why. I mean, it's very like autumn winter, and it's very, very cute. And I would have loved the matching set. And if they do restock, I will definitely be trying to get the bra, but I wasn't gonna go back. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get the shorts. And I had the bra anyway, and the black one. But yeah, these are so nice. Stunning. Okay, and then last up, this is the color I was the most excited about. Like I love pink. I love pink. The best thing about getting older has been realizing that loving pink is amazing and does not make you like a stupid girly girl. Not that there's anything wrong with being a girly girl, but this is Rosa. So they look good. I really find these bras like really flattering on the girls, but I mean, I'm sorry, but I am actually obsessed with these. Oh no, I think it's working. Literally, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm in love. This with my like pink J's. I already see the vision. Yeah, I definitely think these have like become one of my favorite like activewear brands. I just think the quality is so good, and they're really reasonably priced. Like I think the shorts are €45 and the bras are €35. My friend Sanaya is an athlete, and her discount code is Sanaya, I think it's Sanaya. I will double check and write it on the screen. So I obviously used her code to get a little bit of a discount, but stunning. Just so cute and so flattering. Oh, I can't wait to go and train tomorrow in my cute outfits. Oh my god, I'm actually so happy. So nice. So definitely recommend. Again, I think this collection is sold out. I think this collection is sold out. But like all their stuff fits like this. Everything's so nice. So yeah, they had some like tracksuits and stuff in the print as well, but I'm not really gonna get the use out of those because well, to be fair, it is actually really cold here right now, but I wouldn't get the use out of them throughout the year. So I just got the sets. Like they had leggings. I think they had, oh, I thought I got a small top. I obviously didn't. They have like cute little crop tops and stuff as well. But yeah, I'm very happy with all my purchases. I'm a happy girl. All right, back to the vlog. So another block of check-ins done. Also got back to some form clips there. And now I'm having meal 3, which as you can see is my Greek yogurt. So 250 grams of Greek yogurt, 40 grams of strawberries, 22 grams of peanut butter. I love it. One of my favorite meals. They're all my favorite meals. I have a call now at 4, and then I just have a few more check-ins that will still have to come through from my like stateside girlies. So I obviously coach girls like all over the world, which is so cool. It's so fucking cool. I love my job. But Tuesdays are crazy because I have my Irish girlies and the UK girlies who do check in very early, but then I also have all my Aussie girls who also check in, so like they're all waiting for me when I wake up. Then I come back, the rest of my kind of Ireland, UK girls who've checked in throughout the morning, I do their check-ins after the gym, and then I have like a few to do in kind of like my evening time for my stateside girlies. So they'll all be coming through, so I think I have 3 left. And then it'll be fucking time for dinner, so it's a good busy productive day. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch a little YouTube, eat my meal, and then it's time for a call.
Hey Emma.
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good.
How's your day going?
Oh yeah, you can see me there.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. How's your Tuesday been? All right, it's 6 p.m. Had a call, finished check-ins, just went out and did my steps. My steps after dinner, but I have a call at 6:45 with a client, so I just wanted to box them off sooner rather than later. And I'm just about to make my dinner, which is chicken and potatoes, but I'm going to show you guys how I make the potatoes, because I have 200 grams of potatoes, which isn't a lot, but the volume, the way I make them, it's so fucking good. Hello. Hi. Samson. He just wants attention all the fucking time. But yeah, potatoes are always like my go-to carb source when I'm dieting. They're so high volume. They're delicious. Like, I don't really change my food much when I'm in a deficit. I keep a lot of my food sources the same. I just change the actual quantities. So yeah, I don't think I ever set my targets for today either. So it's like 180 protein, 200 carb, 50 fat on a training day. So still a very decent level of food. It's like 1900 calories, which this is probably the highest my food's been in a diet since I've worked with Christian. Like, he tends to put me in the gutter pretty quickly, but this time around not so much. So I'm feeling good. Anyway, the kettle's just boiled, so I'm going to start making my food. So I just realised I forgot to press record as I was chopping my potatoes, so I will just show you. So 200 grams of potatoes, and I've just basically chopped them up into super small little chips. Going to put them on to boil for about 5 minutes. So I will be air frying them, but this just kind of makes them super soft and crispy. So yeah, literally 5 minutes, that's all you need. Okay, so my potatoes are 5 minutes boiled. And now what I'm going to do is basically spread them out on this piece of kitchen roll. And then what I'm going to do is put another piece of kitchen roll on top, pat it down, and then I will throw the seasonings in. Pat them down. You want to get them nice and dry. This works really well if you're making chips as well, like actual chips, not these fucking pathetic small sad chips. Okay. And now I'm just going to throw them into the air fryer tub. Oh, that was a disaster. Samson got one of them. That's like 5 grams of potato that you've just eaten with my fucking meal plan, brev. Okay, take that out. Alright. So now I'm gonna put fry light, some pepper, some salt, some low salt, and a little bit of baking powder, just like a teeny sprinkle. And I'm just gonna like shake them around. And then usually I just put like a little bit more pepper, a teeny bit more salt, a bit more fry light, and just shake, shake, shake. And now in the air fryer, I have like with the Ninja Jewel, I do max crisp for 13 minutes. And then after like 5 minutes, I'll shake them around. And then I'm just gonna put on my chicken and my veggies, and I will show you the finished product.
All right, so we have 200 grams of potatoes made into like little chips, 110 grams of chicken, 150 grams of veggies, some barbecue sauce, and then 20 grams of almond butter. Chef's kiss. Making the potatoes like this, it just feels like there's more, okay? I can't explain it, but it feels like there's more. I also always use my tiny fork. This is like a little tip for if you're in a dieting phase, smaller utensils, okay? Small forks, small spoons. I know some people like baby spoons, that wouldn't be me, but it just makes it last longer. I also always use chopsticks when I'm having stir fries because it slows me down because I do tend to eat kind of quick. So, gonna enjoy this. I also have a Pepsi Max. Then I will go up and have my call, and then I will be having my last meal.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Just fresh out of the shower.
Yeah, how's your day been?
Yeah, good. Just work has been work, but
Busy.
still, yeah.
Yeah.
I got home in time, which was the main thing. So sometimes I get cold late, so I was sweating.
Creamy time. So, tips with the creamy. I was gonna say if you don't want to break it, as if this is not my fourth creamy, but I always do this so that it doesn't fucking burn and explode. But take the tub out about like 5-10 minutes before you're gonna put it in. Run it under hot water, the tap like you saw, and then when it comes out, it's gonna be like this. And then what you want to do is get a spoon and like scrape down the sides of the tub. What this will do is just mean there's not loads of ice around it. So, also you saw me make this earlier. It's literally 250 mils of almond milk, 30 grams of whey isolate, and then 4 grams of xanthan gum, a couple of vanilla flavor drops because I just think that sweetens it, and just mix it up. I'm going to put that back in on respin now. I put on light ice cream, now respin. Don't add any more liquid. You don't need more liquid, I promise. Alright, creamy is done. I do find in this one it's a bit more like, not lumpy. Like it still comes out perfect. It's just not as like whipped as in the other one, but it's fine. And then I've made my like chocolate sauce. So what I do is put a bit of almond milk in the microwave for a minute, chop up my dark chocolate, and then just pour the almond milk on this. And just then stir it around, and it just makes like a sauce, and it's fucking delicious. And that is my last meal, honestly. For diet, like when it comes to dieting, creamy is literally just the best thing. It is worth the money. I think it's worth the money. I know it's not cheap, but I think that one was like 180 euro. So I think that's worth it. So this is final meal. I'm gonna enjoy this. Just watch some Netflix, and then I'll be heading to bed. I'm gonna run you guys briefly through my like bedtime routine, and then I'll be wrapping up the video. So I will catch you in a few minutes. And one thing I also do at this point is I like fill in my sheet for my coach. For Christian, why do I call him my coach? He is Christian. He is my coach. But I like have sheets, so I just like will fill that in right now with like all my stuff from the day. Obviously, I don't fill in my steps until I've gone to bed because they won't be accurate. But anyway, I'm excited for this. So it's bedtime. I don't really have a big, extensive nighttime routine, but my main things are that at 8:15 my phone goes onto. I don't think you can see it. Onto downtime, so I get kicked out of all my apps because most people have problems going to bed on time and like getting restful sleep because they're fucking scrolling on their phones right up until bed, which is just very stimulating for your brain. So I like to get off the apps, like get off WhatsApp, get off Instagram, and what I'll do is I come up and read. Hair is looking a bit wild. I really need to wash it tomorrow. So I've got my Kindle. Before that, I will take my sleep supplements, do my skincare, brush my teeth, and that's pretty much it. So supplements I take magnesium, bisglycinate, I take metformin, I take zinc, for sleep and for hormones. I take L-theanine as well for sleep as well. And then I also take some melatonin. So that's it. Those are my sleep sups. Nothing too fancy. Obviously, my only coffee I have is as soon as I wake up, so no caffeine in the system. And then another thing I'll do is I will spray this like Lush spray on my sheets because it's like lavender, it's calming. Again, you want to create an environment where your body and brain knows it's time to go to sleep. So, you know, I'm not on my phone in the room, I'm not working in the room. Bedroom's just for sleep. And one other thing. So, I'm going to wrap up the video here. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little day in the life of a coach / someone who is dieting for her wedding. Tomorrow I'm officially 6 weeks out of my photo shoot, which I'm actually excited for it now. Like, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I had a meltdown on Sunday and I was like, I'm cancelling the shoot. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna look good enough. And now today, after seeing myself, I'm like, okay, I was being a little bit dramatic maybe. And I am actually very happy. Like, and I had 6 weeks. Christian was like, do you not remember how much you changed from 12 weeks out to 6 weeks out? And I was like, yeah, you are right. So yeah, I need to start buying stuff for the photo shoot. I'll do that while I'm doing cardio or something tomorrow. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I think I said that at the start of the video. Subscribe, give it a like, give it a comment, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.